Alrighty guys, we are back to the 2012 7-Day Roguelike Challenge with an unusual situation having arisen once again. These things happen more often than makes sense to me. It should be a simple, here's the challenge, here's what was made, let's play it. It's not quite that easy this time. I found this game in the Archive RL, listed under the 2012 7-Day Roguelike Challenge. However, when I looked at the Rogue Basin once again, this was not a game that was listed. So first of all, it wasn't in our initial place to hunt. I'm wondering if it was left off the list, not because it was incomplete. It appears to be so, but it appears to be complete rather. But because I'm not entirely sure it's a roguelike, and that leads us to the question: do we play it on this channel? If it's not technically a roguelike, but it was made for the roguelike challenge. It clearly was made for the 7-Day Roguelike event of 2012. That is undeniable. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to fire it up and give it a whirl. If it turns out to not be at all roguelikey, then we'll explore it this one time and we'll call it a day. Unless of course we're having a great time with it, in which case we'll play it through to completion if it goes longer than one episode. So I think that's the plan. Here's what I can tell you. Having found it in the Archive RL, I did a quick search and managed to find the title of the game, Mont, Asall, which sounds like Mount Asall. It sounds like a statement in a porn movie more than anything else. Or a bunch of horses who are really jealous of their rider and like, hey, just Mount Asall. But it appears like it was maybe I searched it down and found it on this RPG Maker forum. So I'm wondering, first of all, it was a game made specifically with a piece of software called RPG Maker. Actually, you can see that right here. Engine RPG Maker 15. Developer Ocean. Makes me wonder if it was like an actual company that made it, and they dove into the 2012 7-Day Roguelike Challenge as an attempt to, generate some interest in the game. I don't know. Let's read what it says here. You can create your character in the start. You are caught and accused of the murder of Sir Edmund. A trial happens which determines whether you are set free or whether you end up in jail. Being as you aren't the one who did it, it becomes a search to find the true murderer, and the feud between the temple and the palace. Being a roguelike, okay. Shut my fucking mouth. Being a roguelike, a lot of the elements are randomized. Thumbs up. Where you go, what items you find in chests, and how many chests appear in a floor, what items are sold in shops, all of that is randomized. While the areas you go to are randomized, the maps are hand-designed with custom tiles. So be it. In battle, you can move up to the enemy. Depending on what armor and what weapon you have will determine how many steps you can take and how long your weapon range is. You can hire a mercenary to join you temporarily, though they will leave after you fight the boss of the area. You can move around up to the amount of steps you have. Jesus, I'm having trouble reading. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry. Press Z to bring up the attack cursor, Z for you Americans who say things wrong. If the enemy is in range, and you can select them to attack. Me who reads things wrong. X to cancel out. Press X while it's your turn to bring up the sub-menu. You can use an item or spell unless you have already attacked. Use an item or spell on that turn. Pass your turn, leave the battle if you're as far south in the battlefield as you can go or have defeated all the enemies, or view the enemy names. You can hire a helper into battle too, so you go first, then your ally if you have one, then the enemies go. This is a 7-day roguelike done for an event. Let's fucking try it. That's all the information I have. That is sum total. I'm going to keep the visual jammed over here to the left, only because it allows me to put this very small window and I can play in my big OBS studio window and not have to juggle things. Let's hit enter for begin. Cool music, decent graphics. Judge. Before we begin, I want some details on the next person on the trial. Let's make it more judgy than that.
Before we begin, I want some details on the next person on the trial. Are they male or female?
It's gonna hurt my voice. I hit M. How do I do this? M. Male. Male. Yes. Let's try clicking the word male. Oh, maybe there's more things. Hit space. Okay. Male.
Please tell me a bit of what they look like. What hairstyle?
I guess we can go left or right here? Okay. Let's make him look as much like me as possible. Apparently it's not possible. Sadly, that's probably the closest likeness. I wish I had giant manga hair like that, but no. Let's give me this receding hairline and this beard. Hit enter, maybe?
So, this is how his hair is like? I suppose so.
Sure.
What color hair does he have?
Oh, yeah, we can change that. Alright, his space. We want sort of a grayish brown. So far, oh, that might be best. It's either this, or this is more likely. Okay, there you go.
Are you sure that is his hair color?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What possessions did he have on him before his capture?
Pick 4 out of the 7 to carry along with you. This is pretty interesting, I gotta admit. Let's take the portcullis. Let's take a sword. He had a sword.
Was a rapier in that possession?
Yes. He had some armor here.
Was a worn robe?
No. I don't think so. What is this shit? What is this? Was an identity item scroll? No. What are you?
Was a handgun?
Fuck yeah. Handgun. What are you?
Was a spell of fire?
Yep. And I guess a robe.
Was a worn robe?
Yep.
Is this what was carried on them?
Yes.
Alright, one final thing. What did he say his name was?
Can I type? No, you gotta actually... You've gotta actually do it with this weird system. How do I delete hero? I don't see a delete button, do you? Can I hit delete, delete, delete? Can I click into here? Say delete, delete, delete? Nope. I don't think we have a choice but to stick with the name here. Let's just take Hero. He said his name was Hero. Like the character from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
So it's Hero, is this correct?
Yes.
He does match what I have on records then. He sees the right person. Please bring them in.
Alright, let's hope the judge is done talking because that hurts. Let's show the scene.
Order, order, order. We will begin the trial. Here we have Hero, who is accused of the murder of Sir Edmund. Hero, I will ask you a few questions, and you must swear to tell the truth in all your answers. What is your relation to Sir Edmund? Was he a friend? An enemy? Records show of no family relation.
Let's say he was a friend.
Another question. When we caught you, you were 3 rooms away from the murder. Did you hear anything?
Yes, but I wasn't curious.
Alright, I have more questions soon. Any comments so far?
Priest Fernand.
Hero was the one. I saw it with my own eyes. Baron Grant. There are many people in the palace, Fernand. What brought you there instead of being at your temple? I'll ask the questions here. What do we know of Sir Edmund? What kind of person was he?
He would visit the palace every so often, like he did on the day he died.
A shame he was not in the line of the guards' patrol.
I must tighten the palace's security so it does not happen again. Sounds vaguely Snape-like. I should have played him like that. I must tighten the palace's security. Fuck it. Let's go on. Alright, space.
Your palace's security is not what I asked. What kind of person was he?
He was a good man. I've lost track of what I'm doing here. But he talked a lot about how corrupt Fernand's temple was, and how they were gaining too much power. Either this hero might have been working for Fernand, or it was one of his assassins who did the dirty work, or maybe him himself. P.S. No comma in the sentence for unknown reasons.
Corrupt? We are working hard to appease the very god that you turned your back on. Miranal may be forgiving, but his patience is running out. Miranal despises your rule. One day he will come back and rule over the land, and will take your very crown. His work must be done. None can stand up to a god of power and rule. What will you do? Bring an army to defeat him?
Fuck. Female? There's not going to be a female voice, guys. My wife's not home. Fernand, calm yourself. I think this matter needs to be investigated. Was it Hero? Was it someone else? We need more evidence.
Excuse me. I do not care what the people think of me, but they must know the truth. Enough. We will have none of that here. In this case, it would be best to ask this next question. Hero, what are your religious beliefs?
No real beliefs.
I think that is enough. Let's see what the jury has to say. The jury finds you innocent.
Well, you intuited that. It is not Hero, then. I think the temples may need some more investigating, if it was not anyone else in the palace who would have done this.
The court is dismissed.
Hero, you've been found innocent.
This is good, but I fear you are in great danger. I'd like to talk to you. We'll need to do it privately, as Fernand has his spies everywhere. Meet me at the forest. It should be isolated enough there. This is an important matter, and I hope I can trust you, and that you can trust me with this.
We're hovering away. Oh, can we move now? I think we're in. Let's see what I can do with this number pad. Oh yeah, number pad works fine. If I bump into you, is that an attack or like can I talk? Let's try T for talk first. No, C for chat. No. Let's try bumping into this guy. Doesn't matter. Do we have an inventory with I? Question mark do anything? No. Alright. We know how to move, guys. That's all we got. Let's go back in here and see if this is like... Can't open it? O for open? Well, fuck knockers. I don't know where to go. I guess we'll follow Adele. Oh. I guess we're showing the scene. Otherwise we won't know what's going on.
Good, you made it. Listen, I think I may have been followed, so keep on your guard. I'll show you how to fight them off if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be useful. Show the battle tutorial. Yep.
Okay. When you get into battle, you can move, attack, use an item, use a spell, pass your turn, leave the battle, or view the enemy names. You can move only a certain amount of steps per turn. Your equipment will determine this. Press Z or Enter to attack. You'll see the attack cursor and the range that you can attack. This is wearing out my fucking voice, guys. If the enemy is in range, select them. Otherwise, press X to cancel.
This isn't a tutorial, this is an instruction.
You can use either an attack, an item, or a spell each turn. You won't be able to do an attack and a spell in one turn, for example. Enemies give you experience points, so it's a good idea to try not to avoid them all. I'm turning the music down in my ears a bit, because it's fucking making me yell, it feels like. Oh, here comes fucking fire. You see that fire up here down south? When you want to escape, go all the way down and use the leave command to escape, or defeat all the enemies and then use leave. If you defeat all the enemies, you do not need to go south to leave. You can leave from wherever in the battlefield you are.
So I guess you still have to leave, though.
I'm not actually one of Fernand's people. P.S. We hate apostrophes here.
Oh, you use one in he's, just not in Fernand's.
I work for Laurent. He's noticed that the temple has been gaining too much power and seeks to overthrow the government.
We have apparently a what do you call that? What's a religious society called? Not a zealotry. Well, it might be zealotry, but what's the name of it? Oh shit, it's gonna bother me, guys. When your religion is your government. Tell me. Anybody who's played Civilization, frickin' tell me. A theocracy. There we go.
I've been giving him information, but it seems that Fernand has caught on. He plots to do a ritual to bring Miranal here, and then use his followers and mercenaries, to take over. First, the town of Mont Asall. P.S. Mount Asall. Then the entire region and country. His followers are zealots, just like him. I fear this may end badly, if we're good enough. For them. I'll be headed back to town. I need to see where Fernand will be going off to. Please meet me back there, and be careful. Or, alternatively, don't, and just get killed. If anyone comes our way looking to kill us, take care of them. I believe in you.
I don't know if I trust this woman. I don't know if I believe in you, sister. One sec. This fire's coming to get me. Alright, so here we are. I assume it's turn-based. Do I have equipment? Let's try Z right now. Z. Oh, I can only go one square. I can attack one square. It looks like I'm being attacked by... I thought it was fire, but by what looks to be a sentient mustache and a flux capacitor that's gone dry. This is my assumption. Or maybe a flying codpiece. Let's find out what this is. I went my one. Is that all I can do? Do I have to hit enter? Or... Okay. X to be done. X to cancel. Pass. Can I only move one? Oh, come on, man. Really, I gotta do this pass every time? Let's use a spell. With X. And we'll hit spell. Fire. Only out to here, eh? It's got a shorter range than I would like. Steps 0. Come on, just the end of my turn. Can I hit escape? This is gonna get old fast, guys. This aspect of it. Alright, let's fucking fry this guy. Let's hit X. Pardon me, X. Spell. Fire. Ah, son of a bitch. Let's just let's go one west, and then we'll pass our turn. All right, everything's upon me. This flying darkened jock strap, this stained jock strap worn by a hockey player through 16 consecutive seasons, and it was his lucky jock strap, so he never washed it. That's what it looks like it's coming at me. Let's hit X for spell, fire, and let's get the jock strap. Ooh, we killed it! Fuck you, jock strap. God, that's my turn, guys. Why I gotta fucking... Oh, maybe it wasn't my turn, actually. I should have gone down then. I can't do any more spells. Pass. X, spell, fire. If it wasn't for that one aspect, I'm really intrigued by this. Really? Like, it's not even letting me walk off the screen. Oh, I can just leave. Okay, leave where I am. I'm not... Just get the fuck out of here before this fucking fire gets us again. Damn it. Alright, let's go up here. Alright. Maybe I can just press space or something. Get this mustache. Ooh, it did damage, but I didn't kill it. Let's try space. Let's try enter. Let's try 5. Is there anything I can do to pass my turn without... Let's try Y. I don't know why, I just wanted to try Y. I think I played a game recently where Y was end your turn. No, it's, been playing Shadowrun Returns on the Xbox One. Series X, rather. Not enough MP? I didn't realize. Okay. I didn't mean to go closer to him, damn it. How do we get my MP back? Let's try and use let's try Z. Can only apparently attack one square. I don't know if we don't have our firearm anymore, or if we have to use it via item here. It's a hawk, by the way, not a mustache. You didn't know that. Oh, he got me. Oh, fucking hawk. Let's try Z. Alright, we got him. And now leave. Let's go get this thing. Open sesame. I pressed X. We had to get it from below. Come on, man. What I gotta do? Oh, I. We didn't get our spell points back yet either. Space also works the same as Z. I don't know how we get our spell points back. I should have... I'm used to the idea of bump to attack, so I should have let him... I should have advanced on him and then attacked, not waited for him to come to me. It's not the right tactic in this particular game. Alright, let's use an item. Alright, fucking pass our turn. Let's use an item. Herbs! We get back all that in health. Let's leave. I don't know how to open this, guys. So we're going to bypass it. But come on, man. There's no way I'm supposed to be bypassing that. No. No more fire. I can't get through here. Son of a bitch. I can't do anything. Yeah, we got... What's going on? I'm walking in a weird fashion. I'm not going the direction I meant to go. I can't go east, apparently, anymore. Can I use the arrow keys? No. I don't seem able to go east, guys. I can in here. I don't like combat. Oh! Well, that'd help. I'm relatively certain we're supposed to be able to open these. That was by pressing X, by the way, guys. Is there Give me a second just to consult this. README. That's the wrong README. Wasn't a README, was it? It was online. I don't see it. There's anything here about how to do things. We'll look at reviews. I'm going on an adventure. This is a review here. I'm not going to read the whole thing right now. Great game. The only issues I have are the single slave slot and the very difficulty. The only problem I have so far is that I have to pass my turn when I'm done my turn to get it to, move on. That, and I can't open a chest. Now, if you're a veteran of the RPG Maker scene, maybe you know how to open it. I'm going to try pressing each and every key on this damn keyboard. On this new, wonderful keyboard, which does incidentally feel different under my fingertips, despite the fact that it's identical in make to the last keyboard I had. The one Oh! Enter! Found an identify scroll, guys. Alright, we're learning. There's got to be a way to pass your turn as well. Or rather, end your turn without, found ring mail. Let's put on ring mail. X. Item. How do we do this? Equip. Alright, I'm starting to get a little more interested. Still got some problems with this. But a little more interested than I was. Enter. Found. Unknown item. Now I can go this way. I don't know why I couldn't before. Do you remember what my objective is? Because I don't remember. What am I trying to do here? Let's go this way. Alright, made it off that screen. Fucking fire. Again, if I could simply... if we can just find a way to end our turn without having to... Oh, I get more steps now. You see, I had 2 steps. That's how far we can fire. Can't go anything other than cardinal directions, by the way, guys. Yeah, it's my one remaining gripe. How do I end a combat turn without explicitly doing so? Fucking look at all these jock straps. Let's try X and view to know what we're facing. Wasps. Okay, sorry. Enter? No, enter does that as well. Like a single hit, if it was a single key I could hit, I'd be like, alright, that's okay, but under the circumstances, we'll show you in a second. Let's fire at this guy. I don't know how to get spell points back. Now, we had to hit one... I mean, to my mind, that should be it. I fired, I'm done. Just take my turn. I guess I still have 2 turns left. But now I have to press X. Earlier I had to maneuver to pass. It's already on pass, but X and enter. X and enter. It's not that bad. Hero is now level 2. Alright, well, we're getting a little more of the hang of this at least. I mean, if this is authentically a roguelike, not in terms of the layout of the map, apparently, but in terms of the placement of all... Why is the enter not working anymore? Found 24, I'm assuming gold crowns or gold coins. Sometimes it doesn't work when you press it. Found honey. Space worked as well now. Or what honey does, probably heals you. Might give you back magic points. What are you, by the way? A larva of some sort. Let's do a view on this other guy. Salamander. I think we're... Oh, look at this thing. So we're looking for... I forget. Your game's progress. Oh, that's where we call it. You know what? Then we're going to call it right there in that case. Apparently, we can only save at certain save points. Let's escape from this somehow. Game end. To title. So that's at least an introduction to Mont, Asall. You know what? I'm going to leave it in the hands of you, the viewers. Give me some votes. Do you want me to continue this or not? It is clearly roguelike. Maybe I will just continue it. At least a little more. Maybe we'll give it a little more. Screw your vote. This is a dictatorship. I guess we'll continue a little bit more because it was made for the 2012 7-Day Roguelike Challenge. It does have roguelike elements. It is turn-based. I assume it has permadeath. I don't know. So I guess we're going to continue for the time being because it would not be fair just to dismiss it for no reason. I'm not sure what my reasoning would be. Maybe the art style's throwing me off, or maybe it's the fact that it was made with an unusual program. But that is entirely unfair. So we'll give this a further shot. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of this. We'll play at least to the next save point, but roughly a half hour, and we'll figure out what to do after that point. If this goes on for multiple episodes and I'm not enjoying it, I'll either call a vote or just overrule you in absentia and make my own decision. This is the kind of thing I can do. All right, exit. We're done. Talk to you probably tomorrow. Bye.